Yeah, we kind of screwed the weather. I mean, this literally happened 10 minutes. Right after the first fish, but not even 10 minutes. We were fighting to get the anchors out. Yeah. And just look at these swells. This is insane.
All right, so day one, what basically happened is I think we had about a good couple of hours of fishing time, and then we had this massive storm to contend with. And the problem we had, luckily the front anchor broke, and basically because of the swells, I think we must have had over 1 meter swells for a dam that is massive. And that obviously picked up the boat to an extent where it wanted to flip the boat, and then gladly, or very good for us, the front anchor broke. But now it broke, but it's now sliding and shifting the boat all over the dam, and we've got the jet ski bumping it up against the boat. The wind was just so bad. There was no way of us getting to the jetty, and even if we did, we would have damaged all our equipment. So we were basically forced to ride the storm out. So this storm lasted for probably 20 to 30 minutes. So a lot happened in that half an hour. So as soon as we had an opportunity, we thought we're not gonna chance it. We're rather gonna take the boat out.
Murphy's Law. Now we're back in the harbor. The boat's secure, the jet ski's secure, and the weather changes. It's nice clear skies. It's like having 4 seasons. We made it back to shore because for sure we made it back.
Jet ski was not like it.
No, it was getting a bit rough, and it actually looks like it's going to be over soon.
So the weather then obviously cleared up nicely. Elmar and I decided we've got the gear, the boat. That's the good thing of actually fishing on your home turf and at your house, basically. And we had all the gear, and we said might as well put in a few rods at the peninsula, at the lighthouse, and we just fished offshore. And yeah, beautiful sunset, and we managed to land a couple of fish. And then my boy also joined us, so it actually turned out to be a very good afternoon. All right, show us what you can do. Oh, beauty! Beauty, lekker.
So day 2, we had a similar strategy. We wanted to go back because we felt that we were undone by the weather, and we've already put out a lot of feed at that spot. So why not go back and try for a second time, see if we can catch something. The water is like a mirror. It's so quiet, and we ended up sticking to our plan and going back to the same spot. While we were trying to anchor the boat, we could see there's a lot of movement, a lot more movement in the water than the day before, and that excited us. First line of the day. Potential.
Not great, but it's something at least. See it swimming to the side now. And here you can see the new rigs ready to go. Almost ready to go. Now you can see him on the top of the water there. It's a nice fish. Could be that I've got a double hook, but I've hooked him on the back fin as well. And then normally they'll come in sideways. and obviously feel like you got a better fish on. That's why I like to just fish one hook actually here in Harties. Yeah, I'm dragging something with this fish. It's not too bad. Hey, we've lost the bag now, so I was dragging it back with it.
Got a few new lines in the water. That's the last rig to go in, just about there. And then we've got our two specimen rigs on the back of the boat, facing the dam wall. Dam wall's right there. And yeah, coming from the western side, we getting a bit of rain. It seems like, as long as we don't get lightning, we will be okay. This is actually not bad weather to catch a fish. What do you say, Captain?
I'm in agreement, affirmative. Oh, it's a big one. Sounds like a nice one.
There you go.
Stuff. Gonna reel it in against the wind now, so there's gonna be a drag. Just hope our anchors hold today.
I reckon this is another 2 kg.
It just goes to show, it's fishing, it's not called catching.
No.
It's called fishing. You can never anticipate the weather, and we really had crappy conditions yesterday and today.
Yeah, we were struggling for the majority of the morning with the hyacinths. You can actually see them coming in now.
Yeah, they're coming in hot here behind us, behind the boat. So all these lines are going to have to be pulled out again. No, we really had crappy conditions. We made the best of it. At least we managed to land a few fish. But yeah, you need some time with the plants are not in your way all the time, so you can get these big carp to feed.
And then the weather changed again. Just look at the clouds coming now.
Alright, there's definitely a bit of a storm on the way if you look there.
Yeah. But the wind is picking up now.
So yeah, day 2 is actually started out a bit slow. It was quite a slow morning, and then all of a sudden another storm hits. And this time wasn't a windstorm, it was a rainstorm.
Yeah. Felt it now.
Let's move to the front, yeah?
Picking up a bit of a fight now. There we go.
Beautiful, nice one.
Number 2. No, this is number 3 for the morning. And now we are
Wet.
soaking wet.
It rained a hell of a lot, and after the first rain fell, the reel started running.
Another baby. Yes.
As he's reeling that one out, my rod goes, and we've got another hookup. It seems like the fish are more interested in our bait because it's raining.
Lovely weather, man. Looks like we're fishing in the UK.
Yeah.
This is not the UK, but I'm okay. Under the boat.
So green.
Doesn't want to go good. Yeah, I think it's similar.
So after that rainstorm subsided slightly, we thought, okay, well, now we're going to have great weather again. And then the lightning came, which was a bit of a concern at the start, but eventually the lightning also, blew away, which meant the wind was coming back.
It's difficult, you put in all this effort, and the weather commanded what was going to happen on this day, and we headed back to the harbor.
So now we're back in the harbor, and as soon as we parked the boat, it started clearing up. And then the water was literally like a mirror. So we were debating, Elmar and I, are we going to go back and go through the whole hassle of anchoring the boat, which is a big thing. It takes us anything from half an hour to an hour that you basically waste valuable fishing time. We saw a lot of activity in the harbor. In and amongst those boats, there's lots of structure in the water. And even the guys with the curly tails were fishing that area. And we saw a lot of activity on the water. And then basically the whole weekend, we've seen a lot of activity on the water. That's when we decided we're already on the jetty. We tied up, we basically anchored. So why not put in the rods? And that's what we did. Six rods, went straight back into the water.
The sun started shining, and now we're cooking, literally. It is hot and the reels are moving.
We went from a massive thunderstorm and rain to sunshine.
Yeah, but looks like a different day.
There we go.
Alright, happy days.
Looking back at this little weekend of fishing, I'm gonna come back to what I said earlier. It's called fishing for a reason. It's like hunting. You can never expect anything. Nature gives you what she wants. And, sometimes the weather is in your favor and sometimes it isn't. But we stuck it out. We unfortunately didn't catch, any large ones. I think the largest may have been like a 2.5, 3 kg. And overall, we caught about 20 fish, which is not a bad day at the office. So our next adventure, we really want to go to Middelburg, to Loskop Dam, and see what we can get there. Otto says there's some big fish there, so only time will tell. Can we make it work?